Time is running out for people who want to be eligible for the first-time homebuyer tax credit. The government program ends November 30th, but experts say if you want the money, you need to act now. KARE 11's Scott Soroka has that story.
Has very good curb appeal.
In the housing market, timing is everything.
Nice hardwood floors. As you can see, everything's been redone.
First-time homebuyers are keeping open house hosts like Jesse Hendricks pretty busy on a lazy Sunday afternoon. Hendricks is showing a starter home.
I would say 50% of the people that walk through the door are probably first-time home buyers.
Senator Amy Klobuchar stood in front of a first-time home buyer today to talk about a door that will soon be closing. Many first-timers are eligible for $8,000 in tax credits.
And now it's a reality. It's a reality until the last day of November of this year.
The goal was to get homes under $200,000 moving and off the market.
The thing that was missing in the market was confidence.
Realtors say now things are moving. The Minnesota Association of Realtors reports home sales were up 20% in June compared to June of '08. Chris Galler says those numbers will help all homeowners.
We're helping eliminate some excess inventory, which helps restore values.
Looked at quite a few houses.
Beth Ann Donarski will use her $8,000 to fix up this once foreclosed property.
A lot of work. It's constantly some sort of a project keeping me busy, but it's definitely worth it.
According to the state's Association of Realtors, 60% of homes sold so far this year were foreclosures or short sales. Almost 50% of all homes went to first-time buyers. Timing is everything, and for would-be first-time home buyers, time to take advantage of this tax credit is ticking away.
You can never predict exactly what's going to happen in Washington, so our message today is use this tax credit when you can. It ends November 30th.
It is important to note the sale must be finalized by November 30th, so you might want to push up that deadline to sometime in October. To learn more about the credit and find out if you are eligible, go to the link provided, KARE11.com.
We got that. We got the car sales going on. A lot of rebates, tax incentives to go out and get something done this weekend.
A lot of money out there.
Yeah, there is. All right. Thanks, Scott.
Well, the average wedding in the United States has climbed all the way up to $27,000. But if you want to save some real cash, the key is the calendar in those first 3 frigid months of the year. KARE 11's Carla Holt tells us why.
When it comes to engagement stories,
Christmas Day, Christmas morning.
Jesse and Dana's ranks among the sweetest.
I proposed in front of her family.
He had a big box, which I thought were boots. And then smaller boxes and smaller boxes, and then he got down on one knee.
Yep.
Yeah.
And with that, the couple that met while coaching basketball will soon score a matrimonial slam dunk, complete with the wedding date.
December 14th, 2013.
Yes, that's December, not June, not July, not even August.
We met coaching basketball in the winter, got engaged in the winter, so just figured it would be so fun.
And if you're willing and open to the idea of hosting your special celebration at a time when less people are hosting theirs, you're going to save money. Pure and simple.
Matt Rush is the director of operations for Bella Gala, a St. Paul company that consults 1,600 brides and grooms a year. Of those weddings, Matt says 65% happen during the so-called peak season, May through October.
A lot of it has to do with weather, quite frankly.
The real fruit is in there.
But those willing to pledge a winter wager, well, they find themselves among far fewer and cooler.
It's definitely really yummy.
Company.
That demand goes down considerably, and with it, so do with some of the services, the prices, and sometimes rather significantly.
They are hungry for the winter bride.
Amy Rubens owns Fet Perfection, and in her role of consulting brides and grooms, she finds herself pulling out the calendar.
You think that's exactly what you're looking for. Are you flexible with a new date? Because we can have much more buying power in the winter with a winter wedding.
And so wedding vendor after vendor vowed the exact same thing. The couples can find remarkable winter wedding savings depending on the service. For example, a DJ that charges $1,095 in June could go for $595 in January. Photographers can slash their prices from $3,000 during peak to $1,700 during off-peak.
You've got a lot of options.
And vendors say even venues can go from $6,000 during peak months down to $3,500 during off-peak. Or in the case of one premier place, $25,000 in the summer down to just $12,000 in the winter.
They're looking to be busy. They lose money if they don't book it.
And then there's the whole question of ambiance. Some argue that what couples lose in the lush green look of the warmer months, they more than make up for in a winter wonderland. And on that point, I need to acknowledge a bit of bridal bias. It was 5 years ago I too was a January bride, enjoying both the deals and the decor of the season.
If you've got snowfall, I mean, it's like cue the set. You couldn't make it prettier.
Just kidding.
For Dana and Jesse, what started as a personal pick
It's just so beautiful with the lights and the Christmas decorations.
is proving a perfect matchup.
So we kind of have a little bit more bargaining power, if you will, and we're definitely taking advantage of that.
For the KARE 11 News Extra, I'm Carla Holt.
You may be wondering about flowers. Our experts say that's the one area that's usually not negotiable, even during winter weddings. Flowers must be flown in, and it's hard to get a bargain any time of the year.